The rising trend of medical tourism among politicians and government officials has continued to attract public criticism. Despite numerous campaign promises by successive presidents to improve the quality of healthcare, government officials persist in seeking medical treatment abroad. Medical experts in Nigeria have strongly condemned this practice, arguing that Nigerian doctors at home possess the skills and expertise at par now with their counterparts overseas and only require the right infrastructure and welfare to deliver. TV360's Joy Chejim has more details.
From underfunded public hospitals to the mass exodus of medical professionals, the country's healthcare sector faces critical challenges that continue to erode public confidence. The result is a growing wave of medical tourism, with thousands of Nigerians seeking care abroad. According to data from healthcare investment agencies, Nigerians spend between $1.6 billion and $2 billion each year on medical treatment abroad, putting pressure on the economy and exposing gaps in the local health system. Medical experts in Nigeria have vehemently condemned this practice, emphasizing that the health sector remains trapped in a colonial-era structure.
When it comes to medical services and medical care, I can tell you categorically that I know for sure that Nigerian doctors are the best doctors in the world. And I'm not saying this because I'm a Nigerian doctor and I'm from Nigeria. I've been everywhere. I've been to 46 countries. I've worked at the highest level of medicine. When I was in the United States, I was one of the specialists to study the brain in space for NASA, the National Aeronautical and Space Administration. So I know the medicine at all levels in terms of care. There is no country on earth where the doctors are as creative, as innovative as in Nigeria.
The late former President Muhammadu Buhari's consistent reliance on foreign healthcare, despite Nigeria's ailing medical system, highlighted a troubling trend among political elites who sidelined local hospitals, a practice many believe further erodes public trust in the nation's healthcare infrastructure. This has sparked renewed calls for the public to hold government officials more accountable for their promises to reform and invest in the healthcare sector.
If we look at the campaign strong points in 2015, in 2019, and tally them with the achievements of the 8-year tenure, we can hardly match them, right? And we just move on as Nigerians. We don't hold them accountable for it. That's why they can afford to, take us for a ride, go for their medicals abroad, and feel like there's nothing anyone can do or say about it. It does not really. It's a gross lack of trust, right, on the healthcare system that we have in the country.
What needs to be done is that the government must have, every state must have loans that are meant for uplifting. They have to have a health bank where these loans are single-digit interest loans, which are given to medical doctors who want to invest in the healthcare, pharmacists who want to create sources of drug manufacturing, then other people who are involved in healthcare, there's the physical therapy people, and those who are involved in all forms of preventive care. These funds are available as single-digit interest loan in a health bank, just like you have the agric bank.
As Nigeria continues to struggle with the challenges of medical tourism, experts argue that the real solution lies in building a functional healthcare system. This includes retaining skilled medical professionals, upgrading infrastructure and equipment, strengthening hospital governance, and ensuring transparency and accountability in health funding, going beyond calls to end medical tourism and focusing instead on meaningful systemic reform. Joy Uchejem, TV360, Lagos.